Hi guys, I am Ben, and this is a new retelling. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel and enjoy this show. Let's go! At Seidoukan Academy, Ayato Amagiri, a young man Genestella, grabs a handkerchief dropped from a dormitory window. When Ayato returns it to its owner, Julis-Alexia von Riessfeld, he inadvertently discovers her putting her clutches on. Julis challenges Ayato to a duel, but the duel is interrupted when the Seidoukan Student Council President, Claudia Enfield, intervenes as Ayato is not yet officially enrolled at Seidoukan. Ayato and Claudia discuss his sister Haruka, who has disappeared, and let Ayato to transfer to Seidoukan. Ayato is introduced to the class. After school, Lester Maphali challenges Julis to a duel. Lester will drop his challenge when Ayato intervenes. Julis explains that while she is a princess, she is fighting because she needs money for her country. Ayato meets up with his childhood friend Saya Sasami in class. Claudia appears when Saya is arguing with Julis, who decide who takes Ayato on a tour around town. Julius takes Ayato on a turn with Saya. While on the turn, Julis and Saya get attacked by a hooded man and they easily defeat him. Later that day, Claudia takes Ayato to select his weapon, with Lester unable to wield the Serveresta, which is an ogre lux that Haruka previously wielded. Ayato grabs the Serveresta and displays his compatibility with it. Ayato is asked by Claudia to find out who is responsible for the attacks that have been happening to Seidoukan students. Ayato and Julis go out on a date. Julie explains that she is fighting for money because she needs it to start up some welfare projects. The two meet with Lester demanded a rematch with Julis, but he withdraws because of his honor code. On the way home, Ayato and Julis get ambushed by LV students. Julie easily defeats them. She discovers that a hooded man hired them to attack those Seidoukan students. The hooded man turns out to be robots built by Ernest Takani of Alakant and put to use by Salles Normas and Ability. Salles' motive is to injure as many of the top fighters using his robotic fighter so that he will have an easier time winning the Phoenix Fiesta. Julia takes on Cillia's robot, but she is overpowered by the Arguritza numbers. Before Ayato intervenes and rescues Julis, Ayato unleashes the power of the Serveresta. However, he realizes that his power only lasts for 5 minutes because of the shackles on his power cast by Haruka. Meanwhile, Claudia corners and captures Silas. In a meeting between student council presidents, Claudia strikes an agreement with Al-Rekland to form partnerships in research and development. Meanwhile, Ayato bumps into Kirin Toudou, who is the highest ranking student of Seidoukan, witnesses her uncle Kaochira attacking her. Ayato intervenes and asks him to stop abusing her. Kaochira accepts if he can defeat Kirin in a duel. Ayato holds back in his duel and loses to Kirin. Ayato finds out from Julis that Kirin is a top fighter in Seidoukan Academy, despite her age. Julis lectures Ayato for challenging Kirin, but she commends him for his actions. Ayato and Kirin have a training session together. Kirin explains that Kaochiro is an ambitious man who is planning to use her to become a board member of the executive committee. Kirin also explains that she is fighting for her father, Seijiro, who is detained after using magic in self-defense. During the training session, Ayato and Kirin get attacked by shape-shifting lizards and end up falling underground. Ayato defeats the dragon that sends the shape-shifting lizard to attack him and Kirin. While trapped underground, Kirin explains her story about Seijiro. She was held hostage by a criminal that Seijiro killed to rescue her. He was arrested as a result. The two are rescued by the other people. Upon hearing that Kaochiro is using her as a pawn in his plot, Kirin decides to follow Ayato instead of her uncle. Kirin challenges Ayato to a duel. Both fighters goes all out with Ayato emerging victorious. Following the duel, Kirin decides to train with Ayato and pair up with Saya for the Phoenix Fiesta. Both are fighting for their father. Saya and Kirin struggle with their teamwork during a training session. Instead of continuing their training, the two go on a shopping trip together to strengthen their bond. Saya buys a gun from a used lock store. Saya and Kirin head to the pool to help Kirin learn how to swim. While at the pool, Kirin accidentally bumps into Violet Weinberg of Queen Whale. And enraged, Violet fights Saya, but is easily defeated. The next day, Saya and Kirin return to train with their teamwork greatly improved. The max selections for the Phoenix Fiesta are announced with Ayato and Julis not having to fight Saya and Kirin until the finals. Irina Yurzeis of Lily Walls is released from prison. She is given orders by the school student council president, Dirk Eberwein, to defeat Ayato in the Phoenix Fiesta. The tournament begins with Ayato and Julie quickly winning their first match with a single strike by Ayato using the Serveresta. Following the match, Ayato has interviews with the media. Ayato is determined to keep the time limit of the Serveresta a secret. In the next match, Ernest and Camilla easily win their first match using their robots Hermes and RD. Saya's father, Soichi, tells her that he has a new gun prepared for her, but it will not arrive in time for her first match. Ayata and Julis go off to get some practice. While rushing to catch Saya and Kirin's first match, they see Irina brawling in the streets. Irina approaches Ayata to pick a fight with him, but her sister Priscilla arrives to apologize. Saya and Kirin win their first match. Ayata and Julis with their second match with only Julis attacking. The next match has Lester and Rennie against Irina and Priscilla. Irina defeats Randy. As part of the plan, Priscilla's blood is drained to power Irina's ogre luck, the Gravity Shift. However, Irina sucks blood from Priscilla to recharge her Gravity Shift. Irina easily defeats Lester and wins the match. While searching for Saya, Ayata is met by Priscilla, who is being pursued by gamblers. Ayata helps Priscilla shake her pursuers. Irina arrives and tells Ayata that they are opponents for the next match. Irina attacks Dirk for failing to ensure Priscilla's safety as part of the contract, but her attack is rebuffed. Later that day, Ayata and Julis get invited to dinner at Irina and Priscilla's apartment. Irina tells Ayata and Julis her problem. Irina owes a massive debt to Dirk. She has been gambling at the casino to help pay it off. Later that night, Ayata sneaks into Claudia's apartment to ask about Irina's weapon. He learns that Ogre Luxus can change the wielder's personality. Irina recalls the time she received the Gravity Shift from Dirk shortly before the fourth match with Ayata and Julis. Julia unleashes her Reflection attack after some strategical tactics, but Irina survives the attack. Irina sucks Priscilla's blood. The Gravity Shift possesses Irina and causes a massive gravity flux on the battlefield. Ayata withstands the gravity attack and destroys the Gravity Shift, using the reverse gouging shell attack to win the match. Ayata uses his powers past the 5-minute limit that he suffers from its side effects. The side effects are no public knowledge. Dirk decides to form a partnership with Ernesto and Camila. Priscilla lets Irina know that she will become a fighter someday to fight alongside Irina. Meanwhile, steering committee Chairman Media Mesa reveals that he has a scheme, but winning Ayata is interfering with Media's plan. When Julis asks Ayata if he is okay, he says he is okay. Ayata later appears to be in pain. Ayata vows that Julia that he will protect her. After that, Ayata and Julis attempt to kiss, but Claudia, Saya and Kirin walking interrupted them. Thank you for watching. Check my others video while you have been with you. See you later. Bye bye.